and Fuzzy's able to do another data pool for me, I'm going to do the same thing that I did this time, but I'm going to do it based on the top merit performers, so the top KVK performers, because between Gen 1 and Gen 2, it's like 400 kingdoms, 450, like it's a lot of kingdoms. And so I'll look at who the top 500 PvP or KVK performers are. We'll ask the same question, but then I'll ask a second question, asking them if for those that are willing to share their talent pages, right, with some of these top marches. So that'll again, it's probably still about a month away from us doing that. I understand that doesn't necessarily help right now in the moment, but if that just kind of helps. But again, the sheet that I just showed off, there's a link to that sheet on my Discord. Just go to reaction rules, click Call of Dragons, and actually here, hang on, I might just be able to show it to you. Hang on one sec. Where am I going? Oops, hold up. That wasn't it. It's, where's my Discord? There we go. Sorry, I had to figure that one out. But if you go here and we go, oh God, sorry, where am I going? So you go, after you join from the link that's in the live chat, just go to reaction roles. You're going to select this one in the middle for Call of Dragons. And then when this pops out, just go to COD, data stats, which is right here. And it's going to be this one where it says top player survey, March 2025. And then you can, bookmark it, etc. But yeah, it's all there. Yeah, man, tis all there. Yeah, man, I like, oh, you're more than welcome. More than welcome, man. Like, one of the things I really like doing as a creator is I like just kind of getting to the bottom of stuff, man. Like, I like, I'm not just going to go off of, like, as an example, even if I was actively playing and actively fighting, I still would rather like asking people. Like, I wouldn't mind giving my opinion on things. Like for me, the thing is I wouldn't mind giving my opinion. If I was out there fighting and I was, using my marches, ones that I like, I wouldn't mind saying like, oh, this is what I use. This is what I have found that's successful. But regardless of, the fact is I don't know any content creator in COD right now, maybe even in Rock, that is thoroughly going through and testing every single march, every single pairing, counter marches. They're testing multiple different variations in open field. They're doing that in rallies and garrisons. Like, that's just a lot of work. And so my idea simply is, well, why do I necessarily need to go out there and do all this work when I can just ask the people and then we can get a big sample size and then I can just sort the data and talk about it? To me, it just seems like it's a lot easier to do it that way. And it's also, in my view, I think a little bit more accurate because you have a little bit less margins, because you are able to see who's running what, especially amongst the top performers. And I also think it helps you kind of learn what the meta is. So you get to learn the meta, you get to see how the meta changes, and you get to see like what's favored in certain areas. And it also helps you prep. So if you're thinking about what do I need to invest in the future, watching these kinds of videos are not only extremely educational, but they can also probably save you a lot of money if you're figuring out, okay, well, players that are basically over 170 to 180 million power in the game, this is what they're using. Or, this was the meta from the most recent KVK season. Like, you watch Boss's video, he messaged the top 2, 3, 4, 500 players that had the best, highest merit gains across the most recent KVK season. This is what they were running. To me, I feel like those things are very educational and you can take away a lot from that instead of just going off of, someone making a video and someone saying, well, this is the best stuff. Like, how are you supporting that? That's how I look at it from, so like if I see people that make videos on like the best open field, the best marches, the best season 3 marches, whatever it may be, what data are you showing to back that up? Because in my view, if you're not showing data, then you just need to make sure you're putting a disclaimer out there by saying, this is what I run, right? Or I asked 10 of my alliances, this is what we're running. So, because I think otherwise it just feels like you might be doing a disservice to the community in that sense. And for me, I like to be very thorough when I do those things. So if I put videos out there, you're always going to see my stats. You're going to see my data. Just because I think that level of transparency is incredibly important. Lou says, I must admit, I copied an idea from you for GG. Oh, you did? Been doing the GG seasonal awards for the last 3 seasons. Oh, dope. Oh, what does that look like? That's pretty cool. What is what does that look like? The GG seasonal. Listen, dude, I think that's a good, like, if you're just out there and you're like figuring out who's performing the best in certain areas or the best troop type performance, maybe the most destruction, dude, I think doing stuff like that where you give seasonal recognition to people in the alliance, and you try to make it so you can think about different categories on how you can do that. I think that's a great idea. Absolutely, man. I think anything where you can give some flowers to people, that's the thing, man. Even if people don't care about getting flowers or getting recognition, like, dude, no one is mad when they are recognized for something that they were able to accomplish or that they did well. So I'll always be a big proponent of that. I think that's a great idea. Yeah, Jonathan Kim says, do you have an alliance or a kingdom that's your favorite, or an alliance that you're rooting for? I kind of feel like I'm pretty unbiased because I think that, like, for me, that's one of my benefits, is because I'm not actively playing. Like, I have an account, but I'm very light active on it, right? I'm just, I collect my RSS, I do my donations, I do some dailies, like, that's it. But I'm not actively playing as much as I would like to. And that's just because I'm investing more on the content side, on the streaming side, for me, at least. But to answer the question as far as do I have one, I mean, I have alliances and kingdoms that I like to watch, but I might like to watch them a little bit more over others for certain reasons. But I wouldn't say that I'm generally rooting for a particular alliance or kingdom to win over another. Do I think maybe there could be some exciting storylines behind kingdoms or certain KVK groups? If there's maybe some underdog storylines, if there's kingdoms that have gone through rebuilds and they're kind of working their way back up, maybe there's some kingdoms or alliances that are just showing amazing on the field tactics and strategy and formations and transitions, maybe play calls. Maybe there's some kingdoms or alliances that have a lot of people in VC when they're on fighting. Like, those are things that I would like to look at. I like watching those, but not to say that I'm like, oh God, I wish you win and I wish the other person loses. For me, it's just more of like, there's certain unique identifiers that I gravitate towards. And for me, I think it makes those kingdoms and alliances fun to watch. I'll give an example too as well. So throughout the G2 KVK group, like the alliance we're watching now, NTS, has actually been super fun to watch. And I would argue A2G has been really good. I mean, like, look at how A2G is sticking at max distance with wherever NTS is going. It's like they're getting counter practice while they're playing against NTS right now. Like, they're constantly moving and constantly staying at max distance from the NTS horde. Like, dude, that takes, I mean, and again, I don't know if ATG is getting enough love, but that takes a level of coordination and diligence amongst themselves. But NTS has always been really great with, kind of move stacking themselves, moving as kind of a single unit, a small snake, if you will, and their transitions, how they expand out, head one way, right? They're very disciplined. Echo, as an example, yesterday, we were able to watch a lot of, or quite a bit of, I should say, their cav play was wonderful to watch. It's not to say that they do it the best out of everyone, but it was great to watch because you could really tell that they came in with a game plan. They did some trial and error the first couple runs. Like, each run they did, they were figuring more things out. And so I thought it was great to be able to go and watch their cav play. NTS's ball play has always been top notch. So, like, those are some examples of some kingdoms or alliances that when you're watching them, it, like, you feel like you're gonna get some exciting skirmishes, some exciting moments. Yeah, that's just how I would explain that. Spurs says basing on a lot of data is very good. I think so, right? Because, I mean, you're hearing directly from the players themselves that are, either the strongest players in the game, the best KVK performers. Like, they're well known to a degree. Lou says, kind of like the Oscars, Best Cas, best officer, most improved player. Dude, that's dope. I think that's great, man. If you have like something, I'd love to see it if you're okay sharing it. Like, I don't know if you guys do like a Discord announcement or how you guys go about that, but I'd love to hear a little bit more. And a few funny ones. We have about 12 to 15 awards each home kingdom. Dude, I'd love to hear that. I'd love to see if you guys are okay to share. That's it. They're just like trapping A2G in a corner now. Look at that, man. Jeez. You know. Jonathan said, nice, man. I totally agree with you. Echo cab play, NTS stacking play. It is. And I think, over time, like, look, man, this is I'm always very upfront about this. This is my first opportunity really being able to sit down and watch a lot of KVK play. Especially for when we watched the Cross Zone 3 opening for G1, and then now for the Zone 2 opening for G2. Before, I mean, this is the most amount of KVK action and PvP play I've watched in a while. And obviously because, I have a little bit more free time now. But even for me watching just from one day, I could already tell that there's certain alliances, certain kingdoms that you can kind of tell like do certain things. They're a little bit more known, or maybe they're trying things that it's a little more inventive, a little more adventurous. You're seeing a little bit more trial and error. Like those are things that I think that make the game exciting to watch. Like you can't sit there and tell me watching Echo's Cav play yesterday was not exhilarating because it was new, it was fresh. There really wasn't, at least from what I had seen, that level of Cav play and the amount of Cav play and back-to-back Cav interactions they did from not only just running it once, but running it multiple times back-to-back. Like that was just fun to watch. And I think NTS is like their coordination, their structure, their discipline. That is fun to watch if you like that style of play. But for me, hopefully I'll figure that out with more kingdoms and more alliances too as well. That's one of the reasons why, we've already shown off 10 different KVK groups, probably 10 to 12, maybe 12 to 14 different zone 2 fights just on the stream today. So, look, man, I understand it's easy to just kind of go and show off just to go and show off the strongest KVK groups, only focus on those, and like even us watching NTS, right? They're in the number 2 group, right? Number 2 strongest KVK group. Like, again, we just came back to them. So for me, it's really about, how can we show off as many people? Because you never know what you're going to see, man. You might see some great play from some alliances that you would have missed because you're only sitting there watching the strongest group. Now, obviously, it's different if you're playing. Like I think in Guns' case and Princess's case in being an EIS, Guns' case with being in TFS, and I think Pay to Win, he's got 2 accounts he plays for G1, G2. It's different because for him, when he's streaming most of the time, you're watching him play, right? In most cases. Similar thing with Princess and a few others. For me, I have a lot more freedom because I can go and just watch. So for me, it's a lot more about how can we show off the community, and then of course making sure that we get as many of the great fights in as we can to show those off. But I think recognizing, giving people their flowers, kind of helping put people in a spotlight with other alliances and kingdoms and players, I think that's one of the great things that at least I have an opportunity to do, right? So we want to, we always want to make sure we can do the best job we can there. Oh, thanks, Lucy. Yeah, dude. Yeah, slide into my DM. Easy, anytime. Yeah, I'd love to see some of the past ones you guys have done. Yeah, like I think that's such a good idea. I would just love to see how you guys do it. Dude, tell you, man, God, dude, COD Discord, just Gen Chat is always. It feels like there's always something going on. Dude, somebody posted. I tried to escape BM scout spam. Well, technically, it's not spam. It's not spam if you only do it once in a kingdom. Let's be very clear. So funny. Yeah, man. So I got the timings down too, which is even funnier. So, but yeah, man, like, dude, look, if I got, I mean, listen, man, I have all these scouts. You know, I have a character in every single kingdom. You know, might as well use it. You know, usually all I really do is I just promote when I go live. That's it. You know, whenever I'm live, that's it. I used to do it where I would promote when I had a new video release, but that just, God, it was just way too much. Way too much. Yeah. Like I was dying. So yeah, now just like anytime we go live, if there's something interesting, I think, then yeah, then we do it like that. Why not, man? Spread some awareness. You know, you never know who's going to enjoy the content. And I think on top of that, you know, I think some people just may not even care to go on Discord or go on YouTube that much, but maybe they would like to watch fights. You know, maybe they want to watch some PvP. You know, so I think like anything, man, you know, just letting them know kind of what exists, you know, that's all right. NTS just waiting again, man. Jeez. I mean, dude, they've been going at this though, man. Just nonstop. Are they still gathering? Okay, maybe they're still gathering. Giving them the clap. Giving them the clapperoonies. Oh, here we go. They going again? Ah, oh, damn! I thought that was the lead, man. That was the start. No, they're probably still waiting for a few more. Damn, bro. Did you see the emoji? Was that Cutabee? It's aggressive, jeez. Well, let me see. I think the kiddos are going to get back on the bus soon in like 40 minutes. In like 40 minutos. Oh, there they go. Let's get it. Yeah, so like I said, fam, we'll probably go a little bit longer. And then I got to go get some house stuff done. Some house stuff taken care of. Got to eat some food in a bit. And then, you know, we might stream again. I'm going to try to stream again later tonight too as well. For when Greatest Heights goes. So we can put together all the stuff for Greatest Heights. I think we'll probably do that. But that probably won't be for maybe about 5 hours. So around 20, what did I say? 22 UTC? Yeah. Then we'll probably do some again then. Gosh, man. They're just, and I love how ATG, it feels like, man, they're trying to improve too as well, but they're just not letting up. Like they're staying consistent, man. Like even though NTS is pushing, dude. So like, I mean, like I said before, man, I give huge props to them for sticking with it. Like they're giving ATG a run for their money. Yeah, man, can't go wrong with watching some good quality PvP. That is for sure. But I'll tell you right now, man, when I do get off, yeah, maybe after this fight, we'll see. Damn, dude, Trump coming in like a tank.
But when we do, yeah, man, I need to get some grub. Oh, I need to finish watching the last couple episodes of Solo Leveling Season 2 because I did finish it already, but we're binge watching it, the whole entire Season 2 now because all the episodes are released. So much good anime, dude, that's coming out this season. I can't wait, dude. The next couple days, oh, dude, just daddy, yes. Yeah, dude. Windbreaker. Oh, what's today, man? Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, dude. Windbreaker comes out 2 days. Season 2 Windbreaker. Oh, can't wait. And then Fire Force. Season 3 of Fire Force. God, how long were we waiting for that? Comes out in 4 days for episode 1. Oh. Yeah, man. So excited. So excited. I mean, life is just feeling complete at this point. Anytime there's a good anime out, dude, it's a good time. It's a good time in life. Squeeze me. Oh, dude, HEG's got that rally coming in. Oh, dude, and then there's the My Hero Academia spinoff. I didn't even know this was a thing. And it airs in a week. Yeah, dude, hopefully it's not trash. I'll just say that. I hope it's not trash. I'll definitely watch the first episode, but yeah, I hope it's going to be all right. Dude, they're just NTS everywhere. Everywhere right now, man. Yeah, but dude, it looks like there's some good shows coming out this season, man. Like a lot of this stuff, all these episode 1s are going to be airing this week for most of them, and then we got some stuff on the weekend. And then summer, oh, dude, that Dandadan, Dandadan season 2, oh, Kaiju number 8 season 2, oh, Shield Hero season 4, oh, dude, just stop coming out with good stuff, man. So much excitement, so much excitement. Yeah, dude. Shit, man, I still gotta catch up on Dr. Stone too. God. Oh, did they let the rally go? Oh, okay. No, it just okay. It was just 1, or maybe 2. Oh wow. Oh, ATG cleaned them up there on the south. Oh, so they're coming back up now on that southern group. Jeez, man, they're just coming right back, man. Just can't stop, won't stop. Okay, no, oh yeah, no, I just saw the DMs loose. Thank you. Yeah, I'll take a look at a bit. Take a look in a little titty bit, we will. Yeah, I just want to see how long NTS is going to end up fighting this out. Ooh. Yeah, man, ATG has been impressing me though, man.
Yeah, I kind of feel like they're like my dark horse. I just don't know too much about them. The only thing I would have liked to see an ATG do here is maybe just run some infantry in front just to block any cav or infantry that's coming. And then, you know, just maybe something like that. I don't know if they're running a lot. It feels like they've just gone like pure, like they're just going glass cannon mage builds here. Yeah. Which the thing is, like, if you're running away, you look at the direction they're going. The moment they switch direction, then you start fighting. You know, it's like obviously like that's really where the micro play is. But like, look at them backing up, man. Like you can tell they're really trying to be, I mean, pretty darn disciplined. You know, up there with NTS. Yeah, this. I'll be honest, man. This has probably been the most exciting. I would go out on a limb and say that this has probably been the most exciting and most strategically and tactfully challenged or quality, most tactically most quality tactics being applied between two alliances that I've seen so far. Out of everyone I've watched, this would be the two. Like where they're just tit for tat. At least for the last couple interactions we've seen. I'll say that much. Yeah, the only thing they're really just missing is they just need to have a few more, just some more activity on, and then they could probably be a little bit more impactful. Like honestly, dude, you know what it makes you think? Like I would love to war lead, like because in that case, I don't have to worry about anyone doing optimizations. Like let me just shot call. Let me come up with like plans on like setups, transitions, and let me just shot call. Like that is something to me that I know I would be really good at. You know, basically I'd be like Ender from Ender's Game. Yeah, like that to me seems like that would be so much fun. So much fun. Probably one of the things I would really look forward to if we ever ran a project again. And got into a kingdom and we could do those things. Oh god, that'd be so exciting. And I could like stream it. Oh, so much better. But that might be hard. To stream while we do it. Mm. Oh, he said the 18th, huh? I mean, they've been going a minute. I wonder if they're going to back off now. They're getting a little low. It's either them or A2G's getting a little low. Yeah, I mean, it makes it easy when your replenishment times are really small, too, on both sides. You can just keep going.